Good lord, we're already up to episode 6 of Charity Shop Shit. Yeah, there wasn't one last week, because I was doing other stuff than going to charity shops. I can't remember what I was doing, but I just didn't go out. So, so I sort of made up for it this week. Went into the town, and because there was going to be a car boot sale down at Seaton, but more on that later. First stop was the British Art Foundation, one that I go into. I don't buy a lot of stuff there these days because it's expensive, but they do have some good stuff in. First port of call, as always, was the 50p section, or 50p or 3 for £1. And got a couple of decent ones. Dancing in the Street, some good old Motown there for you. Marvin Gaye, Smokey Robinson, usual crew. I've probably already got them all, but for 33p I'm not going to miss out. Second one is someone I've never heard of, but we've got I've heard of them, but I don't particularly know any of the music. Seth Lakeman, and an album entitled Poor Man's Heaven. Yeah, might be alright, might be gas. Last one, which is going to be gas, but I collect them anyway, is a DeWolf music CD. I've mentioned before about my love of library music and stuff like that, and if I ever see any about, I do tend to pick them up. And that one is The Positive Feeling, composed by Dave Sharp and Richard Price. So, you never know, there could be some famous music on that. The DeWolf library is like the KPM library. They do tend to have some famous tracks in there, so you never know. Then I went and had a look in the normal section, where you get the normal price CDs, which are a bit more. This one, I did pay more than I normally pay. $1.99 for Up the Borough. It's on Cherry Red Records, so it's normally a good sign. And it's all of the songs that you associate with the Middlesbrough Football Club. Things such as, We Are the T-Side. Of course, that should be We Are T-Side. Yeah, that one. And a couple of others, such as Old Airsom, Riverside Red, oh, they're classic, and things like that. And that was £2, well, $1.99. I paid for that. And then Madonna Like a Prayer. I've already got it. I haven't ripped it. I can't find it. So, I quite like it. So I just got it again. It's only £1. And then on to the shop where I bought most of the things today, and to say Karma bit me in the arse will be a bit of an understatement, but there'll be more on that later. So we've got Simply Party Disco. These were all 10p, by the way, and I'll explain why they're 10p in a bit. Actually less than 10p. Again, just a disco CD with party songs on, like Use It Up, Wear It Out, Don't Stop the Music, Nutbush City Limits, a couple on there, a couple I haven't really heard of, so yeah, not bad for £10. Sinatra, Bublé, Bennett, again, £10, but the case isn't bad. That's one of the reasons I got that. Yep, case is all intact, and it's a 2-disc one, so that's the reason I bought that. The Chimes, they were a band from the 90s. And they had hits with, a remake of I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For and Heaven. And not bad. And apparently Stronger Together and 1, 2, 3, which I've never heard of. And then you've got Then He Kissed Me. Not sure about the if these are the genuine ones or not. I never bothered really checking. Not for 10p, I'm not going to. We got like Chubby Checker on there, and the Coasters, and so yeah, a couple of bad songs. One that you got free on the front of a Kerrang magazine. Not much to that one, but it's got Lordy on. Again, more on that later. Yeah, I know. Perfect Case. Absolutely 110% mint, because this only came out in 2019. I think it's probably the latest CD I've ever picked up from there. Oh, well, I say perfect, just noticed a little bit of a crack in the back there, but that's not going to stop me. A perfectly good case for 10 pence. One that's not so much a good case, but I thought I'd get it anyway. Chamillionaire. Is it? Is that one Chamillionaire? It is. Ultimate Victory. I'm sure that's going to be my type of music, and that's going to enter my top 10 as soon as I get it. And Dr. Hook Love Songs. When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman, which is on this CD, was #1 the day I was born. There we go. And then we've got a couple of singles here. 2 Unlimited, Wanna Get Up. Yeah. I think that's in the later days. Well, yeah, it must be in the later days because it's 2 women now on the front. What happened to the bloke? That's something I should research. High Tack, Say, Waiting for You. Another single. Sounds dancey. Sounds like it could be a remake of the Paul McCartney song. And that's what came up when I searched my collection. Now, if I look at the cover though, I think that's one I've donated previously, so I think I bought my own CD back. But I checked my collection and I couldn't find it, so I don't know. The Cooks. This must be the second of, well, it's the album that hasn't got Ooh La on it by the looks of it. Then just a random mix CD, again, good case, so that's one of the reasons I got that. Robbie Long, never heard of him. But that apparently comes from Hardcore Nation. And then on to the good stuff. Still the same shop, still 10 pence each. So I spent 50 pence on all these classics. Now, I'd say I was going to do a Beidon like this with some of the really bad remake CDs out there. Well, I hit a remake seam, shall we say. I've got the old classics, Studio 19, Studio 99 even, shall I say, doing a cover of Roy Orbison. And it's got I Drove All Night on there, so I am desperate to hear that. See how bad that is. That just makes me laugh every time I say that. Janus. Yep, Janus. The Real ABBA. Yep, is that a Platt CD? No. There's no Platt CD, but yeah, I'm talking about the catalogue number. Platt CD is one of the ones. If you see that on a CD case, just run a mile, because I say they're terrible. But that is The Real ABBA by Janus. Got all the classics on there as well. Yes. Again, another one I'm really looking forward to hearing. This is a Tring one. I think, is that one of the Platt CDs? No, CTF, never mind. Right, so we've got the Rockridge Synthesizer Orchestra play the Eagles. Yeah. Again, you've got all the classics on here. Take It Easy, Peaceful Easy Feeling, Take It to the Limit, Lion Eyes, that's going to be brilliant. And of course, Hotel California. That is going to be epic. Post Productions perform a tribute to Bob Dylan. Oh yes. Oh dear, yeah. Again, Mr. Tambourine Man's on there, knocking on heaven's door. Subterranean Homesick Blues. Sure, they've going to really nailed that, haven't they? And then we've got Top of the Pops 70. Now these, you might remember those type of covers. The ones with the scanty clad ladies on the back. Well, there's one there. Because these were remake CDs released in the 70s by Hallmark. And they were just cheap knockoffs of songs. And that's the one that started all this off. This series of CDs, I believe. It's one you got in really, really, really cheap shops. See if I recognise any of the songs. Spirit in the Sky is, I think, the one that's on here. It's actually got Elton John on it before he was famous. I could be wrong on that. I need to look that up, but yeah, I'm surprised that's on there. Right, so that was the end of the remakes. I'm just going to generic ones. A sealed 3 CD set for 10 pence. It's Reader's Digest, which I've said in the past has decent songs. I've just noticed it's got the dreaded MCPS logo. So it might not be as good as I thought, but it's a 3 CD case. And you can't get them for love or money. And it's sealed. Share, single. The music's no good without you. I beg to differ. Out of all the crap I bought, I don't think the music's no good anyway. Matt Hardwick, Underground Classics. Again, doesn't make CD, just a random one. Again, decent case, 10 pence. Yeah, absolutely no problem with that. I'm going to look what's on it, I don't care really. M&M Recovery. I saw this in another shop later on for about £1, I think. Oh, £1.09 because it was Age UK. And then we've got The Look of Love. Looks like a German collection. Yeah. Robert De Niro's Waiting by Bananarama's on there. Wonderful Life Black. I can't see the L on that one. If it has a ton anyway. But, yep, no, bad little collection. And the final one from this store is Regulate by Warren G. That cover looked a bit dodgy. I don't know whether that's, no, just genuine cover. I don't know if it's for. Okay, so the case isn't very good. And that leads it perfectly into what I was going to say about that store. Because I sort of ripped them off a little bit. I'm sorry. I know it's a charity shop, but what happened was they put the CDs up. And they were 10 pence each. And they're now 25 pence each. So I'll go in, you know, just casually strolling in with the with £4 coins in my pocket. I thought that's going to be enough. I'm just going to fill me boots. I'll get a bit. Take them all to the tin. Came to a £5. I said, oh, well, they all used to be 10 pence. So the woman just said, yeah, that's fine. Just give us £2. Don't tell anyone. So I got them all for £2, and there wasn't 20 there. There was 23, if you noticed. Yeah, mind you, I've donated hundreds of CDs to that place, so as far as I'm concerned, we're equal. Right, but more on the karma later, as I mentioned. Right, so then we went, I was going to go to the the car boot sale. Then I realised I only had £4 on it, and I needed to pay for the bus fare as well, which was on my card anyway, that's no problem. But £4 isn't going to get you far with a car boot sale, is it? So I stopped off at the Age UK, which is on Teesby, and I got a couple of good CDs there. Next month, I think it is, at some point, I'm going to see, who was it? Sabaton. And one of the bands supporting them are Lordi. That's why I mentioned them earlier on, because I got 2 CDs of theirs. And they were famed for winning Eurovision with Hard Rock Hallelujah many, many years ago now. I don't think I think I've got the CD with that on. So that one doesn't have it on. I hope it doesn't anyway. It's To Beast or Not to Beast. Okay. And that one, I haven't got on, so I don't think I got that on either. That one either. The Monster Show by Lordi. All famed for the fantastic makeup and stuff like that. Very good. And then just a random, last one from Age UK is a random Top of the Pop CD from 1984. Right, and now onto the pile I got from the car boot sale. Yeah, nothing. Absolutely nothing. It was an absolute bust. There was nobody really selling any CDs there. There was one guy, and if you ever go down the flea market on a when was it Thursday now? He's always the one sat there in a greasy high-vis jacket, and yeah, and all the only CDs he was selling were really dodgy knockoff one. Well, not knockoff as in copies, but as I say, stuff like the Studio 99 things, and nah, I wasn't even going there with them. So ended up coming back from nothing. Oh, I tell a lie, I did come back with something. My bag and everything else. Let me say that. It's not showing up on camera. Yeah, but absolutely caked in mud. And this was on about karma, because I was walking down from the bus stop towards the where the car boot sale was located, and I thought, oh, you know what? That's a nice shot. I'll get a quick bit of video, just showing where I was, just showing the golf course, and just showing what a lovely sunny day it was. And it was a canny day. And on the way getting this footage, I had to cross the road, and there was a little drop, about not by a foot. It was like about a foot drop, and a little beck running next door to it. So I thought, oh, excellent! I can just jump over that, can't I? Yeah, you can guess what happened. Yeah, splot. It wasn't so much of a beck as that the entire area there was waterlogged. So I jumped over, my feet sank, and I just went straight forward, covered. I still haven't changed my jeans, and they're still absolutely caked with mud as well. And that was my karma, because obviously I ripped off that charity shop, and I've also lost my bank card, probably at the same time. So there we go. Well, that's been fun. And I think I've done all this in one take, which is a minor miracle. Don't have to edit anything. Wonderful. Except this bit. Well, I will have to edit it now. Damn. Because I've got to say, like, subscribe, do everything else. Don't do anything. I'm not your dad. Do whatever. Look out forward to the next one. Goodbye.